I want to start by saying welcome back. So as you can see, things have changed. It's a new greenhouse, but I'll show you that in a later video. Also, make sure you subscribe. It means a lot. Gets the channel, makes the channel grow. Today what we're going to do is we'll plant out some potatoes, some onions. I already planted out a couple of potatoes in the greenhouse. As you can see behind me, I've got some grow boxes, some raised beds. I've got some King Edwards, and I've got some queen potatoes, and I've got some garlics in here as well. So I'll roll that footage, and then you'll get the patch outside prepped, ready to go. And also I've got to run and go get some compost. So we'll do all that and I'll get back with you. As you see, I've got some potatoes here. I've not let them fully chip out, but it's fine. I've done this last time and it worked out alright. Some of them chip more than others, but that's just what happened. So, sorry about the audio right away. I've already ordered a mic. It says it's going to be here before 10 o'clock, but I wanted to get this video out. So, as you see, I put some fresh compost. I always like to put some fresh compost on top, just to add some organic matter. It's pretty, sometimes you don't, it's crazy because last year, the compost I was getting was pretty much just ground up coconut husk, and it's found that to be really horrible. It just wasn't good at all. But this year it seems to come. I buy my compost from Wicks, the 100-litre bag, and it's pretty much just lovely. So when it comes to growing potatoes, the way I do it, I like to dig a trench. I find this to be easier. So you can do it one by one. I feel like it's just a longer process. The way I do it is get my shovel up, and I pretty much just dig a trench about a foot down. And you see there's a ton of leaves in there because basically added a lot of organic matter. Oh, God, it's free and it's lovely. So I think I'll do a trench. So what you're gonna find is, let's take this one for instance. So on the potato here, you have more chips than others. you have more chits than others. So what you want to do is the largest chit is the one you want to face up. So, oh, look at that, loads of worms, which is good. Yeah, so what you want to do is you face it down like that, and then give about a foot space. So I'm going to put the next one here because these are going to get much bigger, so you want to put a gap so you got enough room, and make sure your soil is very fluffy. So foot room should be fine. So the other one like that, pretty much just keep going along. Like that, perfect. Perfect. If you have got leaves like mine, don't be afraid just to throw them straight on top because it will do nothing. So it's just like that, and then just force all your soil back on top. Just like that. Like that. Just like that. And then later on down the line, I'm going to probably put some straw all on top of this just to keep it, give it a bit more density. That's it, just like that. And that's it. So let me get another 10 rows to go. So when I first started growing onions, I used to grow it from seed. I got fairly decent results, but I felt like I can do better. So now I've swapped from seeds to bulbs, and I feel like the swap's been so much better, as in I'm getting much better results with using bulbs. The seeds were okay, but I just feel like they took way too long to grow. And now with the bulbs, they grow much faster. And plus bulbs, for if you're obviously a new grower, bulbs is so much easier to grow. And plus, on the other hand, I find it's so much easier to get hold of bulbs than it is to get hold of onion seeds, but that might just be me. Here I'm going to be planting about 100 to 120 onions. It's going to be a mixture between red and yellow. What you want to do is make sure the patch you've chosen to grow in gets a decent amount of sunlight throughout the day. And make sure when planting bulbs out, you plant with the pointy end facing up and then the fat bit of the onion facing down, because that's the root system. And you could put a sprinkle of compost on the top or not, doesn't matter. Either way is fine. first start off with the potatoes, and as you can see, there's no sprouts at all. It's got a lot to do with the weather, because I checked my notes from last year, and a lot more stuff in the garden had basically doubled in size or sprouted. So I think probably in the next week we should start seeing some sprouts and that, but I'm not worried. Let's move on to the onions. So as you can see, the onions are doing amazing. So on that side we've got I think it's about 40 odd red onions, and on this side you've got about 40 to 50 white onions. As you can see, I've covered it over with chicken wire due to the foxes, but yeah, everything's doing well. I've actually got, if you can see, I've actually got two white raspberry trees that's come through, and I'm not going to pull them out because they're actually probably, in my personal opinion, one of the best tasting raspberries out there. But yeah, they're just doing lovely outside, because I used to have a tree that used to shade up a lot of this area, but since that's been cut down, it seems that everything seems to be growing pretty well. So yeah, but as you can see, it's all doing amazing. So as you can see, the potatoes and onions are doing amazing. So here we've got some King Edwards. I'm pretty sure I planted I think it was only three potatoes in this one, but you can see it's doing amazing inside. And it's crazy how outside, it's not really crazy, but outside you see it's not doing well. In here it's just thriving. But yeah, that's doing good. And then you've got the other onions back here that are doing great as well. Moving in so you can see. So as you can see, the onions back here are doing amazing as well. And then just over here I've got the queen potatoes that I got, as I was saying, by one of my friends, and they're doing amazing as well. And you can see it's actually starting to grow fruit on it. And it's funny because last year I didn't see any fruit on my potatoes, but it seems this year it's doing well. Yep, so we come to the end of the video. I want to say thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think about videos that have updates in it. If that's something you like, let me know. Appreciate all the feedback. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff means a lot. We've got some seeding videos coming up, and we might have an early harvest video. But for now, catch you in the next one.